Hello, welcome to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In today's video we're looking at a pair of collet blocks. One is a hexagonal and one is a square, and they both have an ER32 collet nut with them. With these blocks you do not get the collets, you just get the block and the collet nut. So let's go into the workshop, see how we use them. The temperature in the workshop today is 12 degrees. And today we're looking at a pair of collet blocks. One is a hexagonal and one is a square, and they both have ER32 collet nuts with them. They do not come with the collets. So how would you use these on your milling machine? First of all, on my vise, this width here is about 1¼ inches. This is my square collet. Put that on a parallel strip. The reason for that is there's a gap between the vise. This is only narrow. It gives you a bigger surface to hold on. You could use them in the vertical position. Push that up against the vise so the back of the collet nut is touching your vise. Tighten your vise up. We're not going to alter the collet nut, it's already tightened. The back's touching the vise, so we've got that position fixed. All we need to do then is mill across the top here to the required depth. Now, milling a square, take the diameter of your bar minus the distance across the flat and then divide that by 2, and that tells you how much to take off each flat. So if you have a 1-inch bar and you want to make a 1/2 inch square on the end, all you need to do is take 1 inch, take off the 1/2 inch, which leaves you a 1/2 inch, divide that by 2, and that is how much you take off each side. 0.25, 0.25, and that should be 1/2 inch square. It's the same if you do a hexagon. So you machine that flat off, slacken it off, turn it round to the next one, up against the face again, lock the vise, machine that flat off. Do that for the 4 flats, and then when you measure that, it should be the right size. And exactly the same with a hexagon. Take your hexagon collet block, place it in your vise. I've got a very thin parallel strip on there because over half of your block is in the gap. Push that backwards so the nut touches the vise. Put your part in that you want to machine. Lock the collet. Tighten the vise. Then you're ready for your first cut. And then you take your first cut across there to the depth that you need. Undo your vise, turn it round to the next face. Push it back onto the vise jaw so you've got the position that way right. Lock the collet, machine the next face, and keep doing that until you've machined all the faces and that face, and you end up with a hexagon. Well, that's the set of ER32 collet blocks. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was interesting, and we'll see you next time on Enots Engineering.